Well, hella fucking Luya. JBL has gone from the SmackDown Live commentary team, and there was much rejoicing. Hooray! Yay! Yay! It's about goddamn time that piece of shit, that racist piece of trash was gone. Oh, by the way, this is Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I'm John Ritlin. This is a rapid fire on JBL leaving. This is episode 33. Not on JBL, even though we've done a few episodes in the past. The whole hashtag fire JBL thing trended for a while. Pretty much ever since it came to light that he was part of the reason, rumored, that he was part of the reason that Mauro Ranallo left the commentary team. Then it came out later that it may have been because Mauro couldn't take the instructions over all like of what to plug the network and all this kind of stuff, and it got to him. I don't know. I have a feeling JBL had a hand in it because he had a hand in making Lillian Garcia cry and a whole bunch of others. But this is good. And this is good news because honestly, JBL, even if he wasn't doing any of the bullying shit that he's been doing for a number of years, way before he got on commentary, JBL's just been ass on commentary. Pretty much since 2013. Pretty much actually since about the time the Authority got formed. So for about 4 years now, he's been horrible on commentary, has gotten way worse, and has been a general nuisance. He just has. And there was no place for him. The only reason he was there is because he was Vince's buddy. And because he provided good insight for the stock market. Now, JBL's still going to be part of the company and do stuff like Tribute to the Troops, WrestleMania, and he'll probably even appear on the panel for the Royal Rumble and stuff like that. But he's going to be doing stuff with underprivileged kids in Bermuda like he's been doing for the last 7 years. This is good. This is great news. Great goddamn news. Now, I don't know who his replacement's going to be. I don't really care at this point because I don't know who you could bring in, maybe besides Josh Matthews, but he's not going to come back to WWE, thank God, because he's horrible. Maybe bring in the Pope. Bring in the Pope. The Pope, D'Angelo Dinero. Bring him in. But here's why I'm really, really happy that JBL's gone. Because it has been really, really difficult to deal with SmackDown. One, Jinder being champion, because Jinder's an awful champion. And two, JBL maybe has 1, 2 good lines a show. Maybe in a month, actually. I mean, he's just not any good. He's been phoning it in. He's terrible on commentary. He's just terrible. He's just effing terrible. He doesn't need to be there anymore. He does not need to be there. And it is such a joy that he is finally gone. Like, honestly, I don't know who his replacement is going to be. Maybe this could be a way to go back to the 2-man commentary teams for TV and go to a 3-man. If you want to do a 3-man commentary booth for Raw, fine. Do 2-man commentary for SmackDown because SmackDown's only two hours. If you want to do it where people are sharing the workload for Raw and do 3 announcers, fine. You could pick better ones than Booker T and Michael Cole. Graves is at least fine. But honestly, this is the best news. Some of the best news of 2017 in wrestling so far. And after a lot of the stuff that's been going on in the real world, it's nice to see that the world of wrestling is at least doing something right. Whether it's a mutual agreement, whether maybe the pressure of fans finally getting fed up more and more and more with Bradshaw, John Layfield, whatever the hell his name is, it was long overdue. It was long overdue. And amazingly, this news broke because I thought he blocked about every damn person on Twitter, or at least vast majority of people. He blocked me, I think, about over a year ago because I called his commentary BS, because it was, and it still is. But if he's never back on commentary, I would love it. If he just appears on the kickoff panels for a couple pay-per-views a year, fine. I mean, I still can't stand JBL, but whatever. He wants to still have a working relationship with him, good. 20 plus years working with them. If it works out best for them, good. Because it works out best for the fans. The fans can actually rejoice now that maybe SmackDown commentary will get better. And maybe the show will get better whenever Jinder loses his title. But JBL deserves to be gone. I mean, he's not fully gone, but at least he's off of SmackDown commentary. Because he's been god-awful at his job. And no one can tell me otherwise. When Jerry Lawler had his heart attack, he was fine for about a year. I mean, and thankfully Jerry Lawler recovered from that. JBL was fine for about a year on commentary. He was actually good. And then he started, like I said, becoming an insufferable prick around the time that the Authority got formed. It just really got bad. And it got worse in heel Michael Cole, because at least with heel Michael Cole, you knew there was going to be some kind of payoff, even though it took about 4 years. Well, it only took about 7 months to get to it. But yeah, just JBL has been. He's one of those dinosaurs they need to get out. They need to get more guys like that. Get them off TV. Like JR being on there, on the Mae Young Classic and on certain programs, I totally understand. But JR in the cloud of being a great wrestling announcer. JBL has never been that. JBL maybe was a good announcer for about 2 years of his announcing career. About the year and a half that he did commentary in 06 to late 07, and then for about the first year, it was about 2.5 years, so about the first year when he came back in 2012. So, it's great. It's great news. I don't really know what else to say, honestly. It's hashtag fire JBL is never going to happen, but at least the guy's gone in is going to be off our TVs for the vast majority. For the vast majority of the time each year. It is long overdue. Does this mean he goes into the Hall of Fame next year? Probably. Next year or in 2019. Wherever they're going to be in 2019. But this, if he can do the stuff with the kids in Bermuda, and if it actually raises them right, and they can do good things, great. But JBL, for being the racist bully that he is, I'm amazed that he actually is able, to deal with kids in Bermuda. I would think that he would look down on them. But if he doesn't, good for him. If he's trying to change his life, good for him. That much I will say positive about the guy. But as far as anything he's done in wrestling, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history. God forbid if they make Jinder be the champion longer than him. They might do it, by the way. Check the timestamp on this. I'm recording this September 1st. Jinder could lose the title pretty soon. Who knows? But if they make him a longer reigning champion than JBL, it'll kill the title worse than JBL did. Because at least with JBL, he had some good feuds. Jinder has had no good feuds. But that's a whole nother sidetrack. JBL being off of SmackDown instantly boosts the credibility and and it should boost the ratings. You won't have to see that stupid Botox-ridden cowboy ever again. At least not on, network TV. Maybe on the WWE network you might have to put up with him on a couple kickoff things. But you could just mute him or just tweet jokes about him. Not that he's going to see, because he's blocked almost everybody on Twitter, because how dare the fans have a voice, because he was a stupid bully and still is. But whatever. He's off TV. That's all that matters. This is good for the fans, good for the product, and it's going to be all good. So anyway, that's what I got to say. What do you guys think? Agree, disagree with what I said? What do you think of JBL being off of commentary? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a great thing? If you think it's a bad thing, you're wrong. It's your opinion, but you're wrong. Anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe. My Twitter link's in the description. It's been Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I'm John Ritlin, and I will see you soon.